Hi, my name is Carrie Watson with IOTA Solutions, and the purpose of this training video is to guide Moody Distance Learning faculty members on updating your profile, including an explanation of the badge functionality. So once we've logged in as a faculty member, Andrew Beatty in this case, it takes us to the landing page with announcements, but the majority of the time that we're going to be spending today is actually on the faculty info tab, which is the second from the left. So once we click on this faculty info, let me give you a little bit of an overview of what you're actually looking at here. So this particular section or database, if you will, gives you the capability to have your faculty info, track your achievements, update your faculty achievements, and so on and so forth. So this is all editable. You can keep it all in the same place, and it's just a great way to track all of your activity. So we'll go over the different categories here one by one. You've got your personal info, your credentials, your activities, your documents, badges, affiliations, and courses taught. This courses taught tab relates to your evaluation scores, the student evaluation of the instructor and of the course, that is. So the point of this system is also to have the most up-to-date information entered here as well. So we'll go to the personal info. This is just, your fairly standard name, email address. If you have your personal email address, you can also, if you have a website of your own, you can put this URL in there, and everything related to social media, you can enter that also into this system as well. We actually can give the faculty members the ability to upload a picture of themselves, enter in a little biography, and a number of other things as well. But this is a great way to just track the personal info portion of it. And so we don't have anything to update here, so we'll just click update and be done with that particular category. So we'll move on over here to the credentials. Fairly self-explanatory, so any sort of extra degrees or accomplishments that you have achieved, this would be where that information would go. So we go in here, we click edit, we can enter a new degree, what year you achieved this, what type it was, and of course these types are all specified at an administration level. So these are the different categories that you can choose from. So after you've chosen a new degree, we will go ahead and just pick 2013 School of Moody Bible Institute, major MFA, type MFA, major, we'll just say business. So we will just add this. As you can see, it's updating here, 2013, and it's entered into your credentialing list here. So we'll go back to edit, and we'll show you that you can actually upload a credential file that's affiliated with this as well. For instance, if you have a scanned document of what the degree looks like, you can click on upload credential file and also upload a file that's associated with your degree. So we'll click back, and if you ever want to edit or delete these various credentials, you will have the delete and editing capabilities for this as well. Now, for right now, all you see is the delete button, but there will also be an edit button that will be entered into the system at a later date as well. So we'll go ahead and delete this out. And there we go, back to normal. So we'll move on to activities. You don't see any activities listed in here currently, but I'll show you an example of what that looks like. Essentially, it's to track any sort of, for instance, papers that you have published, books published, speech, presentation, or if there's others. And of course, these categories, these activity types are dictated by administration, but you can upload files, mention the venue, the date, and it's another way to, kind of track this info as well. And so we'll move on to just generally documents. This would be for, maybe like your CV, your updated CV or any other important documentation that you might want to enter. You can just upload a document, attach it, mention what type of, if you've got a white paper, you can input that into the system also. So we'll go back and we can talk about the badges. So the badges, just by definition, aren't something that's editable by an individual faculty member or user. The badges are actually set by the Moody administration and are awarded to faculty members once they reach certain goals. So it's a great place to be able to track your progress for the time that you've spent at Moody Bible Institute and the awards that you've received associated with that. So moving on to affiliations, this is just for any sort of groups that you're affiliated with. You see here, International Association for the Promotion of Christian Higher Education, the state. You can track what that is too, so Michigan, US in this particular instance, and just add various affiliations here also. And so going to the final category, which is courses taught. Now this isn't editable information, but it's a hub to be able to view what your average scores are. Just to explain what you're looking at is 2014, you are looking at the results for the questions related to the course questions, and here the average results average for the questions related to the instructor questions, and then your overall results here for the various courses. Now once we get up to the evaluation tab over here, we'll be able to see more in-depth results viewable here, but this is just a good snapshot of what your average is, broken down by what type of question it is. And finally, if you have any other questions about any of this, you are of course welcome to call the 888 number or submit a trouble ticket, or head on over to the contact us page as well. And this concludes the faculty info update portion of the training.